Guide and connect, keeping you in the loop. Components of a life plan. The life plan is a written plan of care that describes the individual's personal goals and what they need for safety. The life plan is developed by a person's interdisciplinary team, IDT, also known as the care planning team, and should be invited to the life plan meetings. People who will participate in the person-centered planning process and the development of a life plan must be comprised of a team including the individual, their family or representative, the care manager, primary providers of developmental disability services, other providers as requested by the individual and/or their family or representative. The care manager is required to ensure that the content of the life plan reflects the input of the participant, the advocate, and the service provider. The IAM, CAS, and/or DDP-2 assessments may be utilized to reflect the person's preferences and needs. This information will populate into the life plan components. Major components of a life plan. Section 1. Assessment Narrative Summary. This section is entitled Introducing Me, which provides personal information such as interests, aspirations, activities, challenges, likes, dislikes. This section also includes where the individual lives, works, and their key relationships. Section 2. Outcomes and support strategies. This section includes measurable, observable, personal outcomes which are developed by the individual and their circle of support or care planning team. Section 3. Individual safeguards and plan of protection. This section compiles all supports and services needed to ensure the individual remains safe and healthy across the various settings they receive service. Safeguard terminology should be person-focused and consistent across all plans, including staff action plans, travel plans, and behavior support plans. Safeguards and protection plans must be updated in real time for access and use across all service providers. Section 4. HCBS Waiver Services and Medicaid State Plan Authorized Services. This section lists all home and community-based waiver services and state plan services which have been authorized for funding. Section 5. All other supports, services, and natural community resources. This section provides a listing of the service providers, natural supports, and community resources that support the person. The services in this section are not funded through Medicaid State Plan or HCBS. Section 6, the final section. This section provides a summary of the planning meeting, including participants. It also includes the person's diagnosis, medications, allergies, and durable medical equipment needed. A Upon completion of the development of the life plan, the document is signed by the participant, their advocate, the care manager, and the care manager's supervisor. The participant, their advocate, and the waiver habilitation service providers receive a copy of the signed life plan. Life plans must be in place for everyone no later than December 31st, 2019. Life plans result in development of staff action plans that define goals and outcomes. Staff action plans will be embedded within the life plan and must be in place within 60 days of the service start date or life plan review date, whichever comes first. Learn more at guideandconnect.org. Guide and Connect is a parent network of Western New York project brought to you by the Peter and Elizabeth C. Tower Foundation.